That's what you want. Hey kids, Top from Big Top Outdoors. Today we are on the Amadahy Trail, which is just on the other side of Carter's Lake. Roughly a 3-mile round trip. Should take us about an hour, hour and a half. Not much of an elevation change, 300-400 is all. So little hills up and down is about all we'll take. Got an umbrella with us today. I don't know if you can tell, it's nice and gray out. Got a later start today. I was helping a friend of mine who is building his own home, which is fantastic for him, he and his family, moving some granite countertops. Anyways, later start today. Luckily it's not going to be as hot. Rainstorm that we have overhead. About 80 degrees today. 80 I think as high as only 83, something like that, so it's not bad at all. It is very, very humid, 75% humidity today. It's muggy, thus the umbrella for the rainstorm ahead, or up above us. Anyways. It's free parking, 2 or 3 other cars in the parking lot, so not many. So it's nice to be on a trail without any spiders, I'll say that much. The trail here is much wider, used much more often. It's a little nicer in that regard. Hello, Mama. Hello, baby. What you doing? Don't mean to startle you. Clearly, you're not scared of me. Mama and her doe. So it's neat to see deer like that. Normally they get skittish and they run off. So clearly those two have been around enough humans. To draw a line almost directly to the opposite side, that would take us over to the tumbling water, falls above Carter's Lake, tumbling waters. Check out that link here. And I don't know if the mic picks it up. You can hear the boats out on the water. There's a little path down to the water. Let's take it. Nice little man-made lake up in North Georgia. We'll make our way back up to the trail. I haven't eaten lunch yet. I am hungry. On the way back, I'm gonna stop at a place called Biggins Barbecue. I'll bring you along. One of the good places in the area. Now, with me being from Kansas City and the boss being from Texas, we're barbecue snobs. My favorite place in Kansas City is Haywood's. Favorite place in Texas is called the Salt Lake. It's nice to hear the waves crashing against the shore. Now, the boat's making the racket, but they also make the waves, so it's kind of a win-lose. Hear the cicadas? So you can see the water out there. Nice and pretty, nice cool. Sun's poking through for us. So that's a positive thing for sure. These silkworms. Glad I spotted it. I almost hit my head on it. Part of me wishes I'd have brought swim trunks and have jumped in. So when I left the car, the truck, everything was gray. I brought the umbrella, thinking if it rains, I can keep going. Of course, now the sun's out and I'm carrying this for nothing. So in the comments below, whether you're seeing this way in the future or right when it's released, doesn't matter. Do you prefer to board or ski on the lake? I can wakeboard okay. Just a big body, takes a lot to get me up off the water. Skiing is what I did in my youth, but now I'm old. Just getting in the water's fun. Plus I tend to go more with youngsters, teenagers, depending on the ages. Some of the younger ones like to ride the inner tubes on the back and we try to knock each other off. I'm all for that, that's fun. That just requires me holding on. I don't know if you could pick that up on the mic, but I just walked right through a spider web. I could hear the web ripping next to my ear, which is on the same side as the mic. So maybe you heard it, maybe you didn't. Look at the size of that sucker. Cicada's starting up again. Look at all those worms. Those are pretty cool. That's a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. That's what you want. Oh, left my umbrella. Dadgummit. I gotta go back. I'm really making this a lot harder than it is. Yep, there it is, laying on the beach. I'm a knucklehead, a dumby. There's my umbrella. I needed more steps apparently. What is the deal with people with spare tires at lakes and on the trail? Here's the second one I've seen. What the heck? Watch this video if you want to see the other one. A kayaker helping me pull it from the water. Here's the other side of Carter's Lake. It's nice and quiet over here. No boats. A little bit of a breeze coming off the water. That feels good. Let's do a quick movie review. Since the last video, I have watched Superman, and I enjoyed it. I like the fact that they just jump right into the story. They assume you know how he got here, and this and that. The part that I don't like, yes, I do and I don't like, Clark's a little older. I think he's supposed to be 30, 33, somewhere thereabouts, early 30s. And when he talks to his parents, I do like the fact that she's talking into the phone like an old person would. That made me laugh. However, what I don't like though is people from Kansas don't have a southern accent, and she had a country southern accent. I mean, you might have a hint of one, but it's not as thick as she was putting on. Now granted, I grew up in Kansas City. We don't have accents there. We're pretty vanilla, but I do like the guy that played his father. I forget the actor's name, but I've liked him. He's always done a good job, and he plays very sincere. Nice and quiet here. I like this part. All the noise from the lake is on the other side. This side of the peninsula is nice and quiet. So I'm trying not to do any spoilers. I did very much enjoy Superman. I would give it a 8 out of 10. I liked it. They've also set themselves up well for a sequel, and to also include Bizarro Superman, which I think could be cool. Alright, the other movie, which we saw yesterday, which was the Fantastic Four. Now, there were very much elements of the movie that I really enjoyed, and elements that I didn't. I enjoyed the aspect that I do like that they did the kind of 50s retro, 50s, 60s style, you know, the golden age of comic books technology. That was really neat. I thought that was very, very cool. So elements of that was really cool. The other thing I didn't like, it's just... I understand they're trying to build emotion and such without giving the story away. Very slowly, I mean very slow. So much so, I'm not kidding, I fell asleep for about a minute. Luckily I didn't snore, but I seriously fell asleep in the theater during one section of it. It's just boring. Middle section of it was boring. However, the other aspects of it were very, very cool. I like Galactus. You know all about that from the previews, so I'm not giving anything away there. So I would give Fantastic Four a 7 out of 10. I like Superman more. My wife, on the other hand, enjoyed Fantastic Four more. And Reese, Buckethead, I know he said he liked both, but I think he liked Superman a little more. But if I'm wrong, my apologies, Reese. I've been hiking about an hour and a half so far. Not bad. I have to admit, I have not been to the movies quite a while, and this is where I have my old man yelling at clouds. What's ruined it for me is the communal environment. This YouTube generation, yeah, I'm talking to you, and TikTok and Instagram, they're so used to reacting and commenting on everything, they talk through the entire movie. And if they don't talk, then they've got their phones out and they're texting in the middle of the movie. All that ruins it for me. Now, there's some movies that I'm willing to put up with that because they need to be seen on the big screen. A lot of movies, if it's, I'm just nonplussed about it, I'll wait till it comes out on streaming because I don't want to deal with the reactors, the talkers. Holy cow, that is a big spider. up off the water. Look at the way the bark is on that tree. Look at that. It's just pretty. Yes, humedad. Holy cow, it is humid. A little bridge. How's it going? If y'all could turn down the humidity, it'd be nice. Have a good one. Well, I hope you liked that. Just on my way back to the car. 2 hours, 1 minute. I did 4.1 miles, elevation change of 315 feet. I would rate this 5 out of 5. I enjoyed this one. Nice hike. Would be good with family, friends, dogs. You're good to go. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. See you in the next one. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks. Bye.